Why is virtual reality so expensive? I like to give one reason. It's called the toothbrush test. Google uses this to identify what acquisitions they want to make in the future or in today. It is a company of meeting the toothbrush test. And this is an easy way to figure it out. You should be brushing your teeth twice a day. Some people only do it once a day. That's fine. But at least once a day tells you the level of consumer activity for a product and the demand by the customer. If it doesn't meet the toothbrush test, it doesn't have enough to move the needle for a company like Google that has hundreds of millions, billions, maybe more search results every single day. So it's important to figure out if it meets the toothbrush test. And the problem with virtual reality is not enough people use it every single day. I have yet to meet a friend or anybody that I know that uses a virtual reality headset on a daily basis, lives in the virtual world in reality, like meaning that they're looking at something that's virtual. They're not worried about what's happening in real life. It's very much like Ready Player One and other video games, esports, but they're living in the VR headset. And right now, the pricing is about $300 to $500 per headset. It's definitely come down. Oculus has done a great job. Microsoft released HoloLens and Mesh. So it's definitely becoming more affordable, which is great. It's important to bring the price down to the $100, $200. So it becomes affordable to the masses. It's like a smartphone. It's very expensive for the first few users, first few million users, but then it becomes more affordable. Then the applications need to be accessible. They have to be things people want to use. It can't just be video games. It has to be shopping. It has to be watching TV, entertainment, work-related, who knows. But it needs to become more accessible, so a lot more people have to do development in the space, which will take a few years. So I think in the next 10 years, we'll see a lot more activity in the space. It's not going away. In fact, the mobile phone will become more old or vintage in this case, and more devices like the VR headset and glasses and wearables will become more accessible and then become more trendy to use all the time because they'll just be easier than holding a phone in front of you and trying to enter the virtual world through a screen, a 2D screen, versus living in the 3D world. So I think it's very much the case. It will happen. It'll be very exciting to happen, but it needs to meet the toothbrush test to really pass the acquisition of daily use, become regular to everyone, and become exciting to use on a regular basis. So I'm looking forward to it. If you use a VR headset, let me know. I'd love to know your experiences and what you use it for. What are you using it? Gaming, surfing the web, watching movies? I haven't used one myself yet, but I'd love to know the experience.